Hello there guys, and welcome back again here to my YouTube channel, and for today's video, I'll be sharing you the Sage and Scholar skills so you can decide whether you will change job or will just stay to your current job. This class is one of the most overpowered class because it can easily one-hit player because of triple bolt. The good thing about this class is it's a free-to-play friendly job because you can use skills like land protection, spider web, dispel, and it can easily resurrect your teammates the same casting time like freeze. That's why it can really help your teammates when it comes to team fight. And if you are new here to my YouTube channels, make sure to click the subscribe button to get more updates on my Ragnarok origin videos. And I'm also providing pilot services, discounted top-up. If you are interested, you can message me on my Discord channel. I will put a link on the description below. And a big shout out to my guild mates, Tempest Guild. Shout out sa inyo mga bossing. And for the first skill is Book of Evolution, so it will increase your MATK by 5 to 25 and ASPD by 5%, and normal attack becomes range. Next skill is free spell casting, so Sage can move around while casting but decreasing your movement speed. Next is Void Bolt. It's actually overpowered, however, it can easily be countered by neutral damage reduction because it's force neutral. I don't really recommend using this bolt. I highly suggest that you go with Elemental Bolt if you're aiming for DPS. Next is Fire Element Domain, so basically it will create a fire attribute field, and when you step on it, it will increase your fire damage by 10%, and when the enemy step on it, it will reduce their probability to burn you by 50% or put you into an abnormal state if they are using Fire Element. Next is Element Bonus, so it will allow you to craft elemental scrolls. It's like a converter but with 300 seconds duration only. Next is Dragonology. It will increase your int and magic defense by 10 and deal more damage to dragon monster by 10%. Next is Magic Punishment. The 10% of your magic damage taken is converted to an effect of deducting 50% of your max SP, and the effect is cancelled when the current SP falls below 10% of the maximum SP. Next is the Lodge. Same effect like the Fire Element Domain, but instead of fire, it's water element. Next is Earth Spike. It's a single target skill. It's like Bolt but coming from the ground. Next is Double Cast, the most overpowered passive skill of Sage. So when casting elemental bolts, you active double cast effect with second damage being 50% of the first damage. As you can see on the video, I damage test without double cast and my damage is only 40k. But when I switch to level 10, it doubles the damage to 80k. Next is Spider Web, so it's a rooting skill. When you cast it to a player can still attack you but cannot move. And the first fire attribute damage you receive is doubled, and this skill lasts for 3 seconds. Next is Drain Magic, so it will only increase your max SP by 10% and restore 1% of your max SP after entering the battle. Next is Wind Element Domain, so it's still the same effect but different element. Next is Heaven's Drive. It's a Earth Element AoE skill, but you cannot move while casting it. For Scholar class, the first skill is Auto Cast. It's an active skill, so basically when you use your normal attack, you have a 12% chance to cast a random elemental bolt. It's not really advisable to use this skill for your build, especially in the server Ragnarok or Global, because it takes time to trigger, and as you can see that if you are fighting against Scholar and Champion, the worst case scenario, in a split second you are already dead because Sage is a squishy character. Next is Spirit Devastation, so when dealing damage, so it will permanently increase your magic damage by 10% and lower the magic defense of your enemy by 20% for 10 seconds. Next is HP Conversion, so it will spend 10% of your max HP and convert it to 20% of your max SP. Next is Chant Removal, so basically if you inflict Chant Removal to your target, so it will instantly interrupting their casting and extending their casting by 20% for 3 seconds. If this successfully interrupts the target cast, extend their casting by 40% instead, which lasts up to 6 seconds. To be able for the skill to work, you need to cast this when they are casting to extend their casting time to 40%. Earth-filled domain or land protection, it's like the fire, water, and wind element domain, but with a twist, because it can remove all the AoE in the area by just putting this skill in the ground. Top of that, this skill can prevent any AoE skill type user to put AoE skill while it's still activated. Next is Chant Mastery. In the current state, Autocast has a change to trigger Firebolt, and the trigger chance of Autocast is reduced by 5%. Switching to Chant Mastery which is water, after use, which possibly increase the trigger chance of autocast by 5%. Next is Mind Swap. If you use this to your ally, you will transfer 25% of your max SP to your target ally, and when you use this to your enemy, you will absorb 25% of their max SP. Next is the spell. So basically this will change the meta of Sacri Paladin, because with this skill, there is 100% chance to remove all the buffs of the target enemy. Next is Elemental Insight. So when you deal magic damage, your wind, earth, water, and fire damage is increased by 5% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 4 times. Next is Weaken Mind. It's still a force neutral damage. When cast, it automatically deal 1200% plus 800 magic damage to the target and deducts 500 magic points from the target at the same time. The lower the percentage of the target magic value, the higher the damage. Up to 2400% magic damage can be inflicted. If the skill kills the target, it will immediately recover 52% of mana. Last skill is Psychic Wave. It's a force neutral AoE, so it creates an energy wave AoE that deals 1000% neutral damage for 5 seconds. And again guys, thank you for watching my video. If this video was helpful for you, don't forget to click the subscribe button to get more updates on my Ultimate Sage Scholar Guide, and see you on my next video.